Hello, and welcome to the support videos for workload automation from BMC Software. In this video, we're going to show you how to create a fixed time rule or FIXT cyclic ControlO rule. For those of you that have created cyclic ControlO rules before, you'll know that the frequency of activations by a cyclic ControlO rule is determined by the following rule parameters. Time from, which is when the rule starts the cyclic activations. Time until, which is when the rule stops the cyclic activations, and the interval, which is the number of minutes between cyclic activations. So what's the difference between a regular cyclic ControlO rule and a fixed time cyclic ControlO rule? Here it is. For a regular cyclic ControlO rule, the time for the next activation is calculated using the number of minutes defined as the interval added to when the previous activation of the same rule completed. For a fixed time cyclic ControlO rule, the time for the next activation is calculated using the number of minutes, defined as the interval, incremented as equal segments of time using the time from value defined in the rule. So what are the requirements for creating a fixed time or fixed T type of rule? First off, the rule name must be prefixed with the characters FIXT, like in on event equals FIXT, whatever. The time from must be populated with a beginning time at which the rule will begin to trigger at fixed time intervals. The time until must be populated with an ending time at which the rule will stop triggering at the fixed time intervals. The interval must be populated with the number of minutes to wait between activations of the rule. So let's take a look at what a fixed time or fixed T cyclic rule looks like. Again, we have on event equals, and the name of the rule is prefixed with the fixed T. We have our time from populated, we have our until populated, and we have the interval populated with a 5-minute interval. So here's a couple of examples of an order and activations. In this particular scenario, if the rules table is ordered before the time from, the rule waits for the appointed time, triggers at that time, and then triggers again after every interval, calculated based upon the time from. You'll see that we ordered this rule at 1639, and then it fired at 1645, which was the specified as the time from, and then every 5 minutes thereafter. Now, if the rules table is ordered after the time from, the rule waits for the next trigger time, which is calculated from the time from, triggers at that time, and then triggers again after every interval calculated based upon the time from. So in this example, we went ahead and ordered the rule at 1743, which is an odd number. The rule waited until 1745, which would have been the next calculated time interval based on the time from of 1730, and then continued to trigger every 5 minutes after that. I hope this information will be useful to you when you're creating ControlO rules in the future. Thank you very much.